Hey guys, welcome to the channel. This reading is going to be for Leo for August 2021 in love and relationships. It is a general reading. Please take what resonates, leave the rest for the next person. Make sure you check out that description box below. You're going to find all the information that you need to know, as well as links to the decks that I use on this video. Alright, Leo, I just want to say thank you so much for being here, supporting the channel by watching, liking, and subscribing. If you're new to the channel, make sure you click those buttons. That way you're notified of new content. Spirit, we ask for the highest messages and guidance for Leo in love. Show us clearly. Leo in love. We're going to take a look at your current energy, Leo, the situation, and then what the next step or possible outcome could be in love and relationships. One more shuffle. Alright. Current energy, we have the Ace of Swords. The Five of Cups. Situation, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Temperance. And the Four of Swords. Deep thought. We have the Eight of Swords. And the Moon. Underlying energy, we have the Tower. Interesting. Okay, Leo, give me just a moment. Let me tap into the energy here. For your current energy, we have the Ace of Swords and the Five of Cups. I feel like you're looking for clarity in a relationship. The Ace of Swords is communication, new information coming in, truth being told. With that Five of Cups, I feel, it's really a sadness, like a deep longing is what I'm getting. Tell us about that Five of Cups. I want to start there. Five of Cups for Leo, please, in love. We have the Five of Wands in the reverse. And the Six of Wands. Tell us about the Ace of Swords for Leo's current energy. Clarified by the Ace of Swords. Confirmation. All right. I feel like, Leo, there could have been some arguments in your current relationship or with somebody that you really care about. And I feel like you won the argument, but the win doesn't really feel like a win to you. It's almost like it was a loss, even though you won. I feel like I feel like this was probably a pretty big fight or argument between you and your partner. And some honesty was given, some truth came out, information came out about how your partner really feels. I don't feel like there's a betrayal here, like cheating or anything like that. What I feel like is maybe your partner or you have been holding on to something for a very long time, or kind of like an issue that you've had, and it's like it all came spilling out with this one argument. It's like everything came out. For this situation, you have the Wheel of Fortune, Temperance, and the Four of Swords. I got deep thought as soon as I pulled that Four of Swords out. Deep thought on how you can make things change, how you can heal the relationship, how you can make things move forward. Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune. The Sun, happiness, abundance, prosperity, and the Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment. What I just heard was the wheel spins, but it doesn't stop. Tell me about temperance. Definitely a situation or some feelings that need to be healed in order to move forward. So we have the Two of Cups in the reverse. And then we have the Ace of Wands. So what I'm getting here is the argument, this isn't like the end of the relationship, or it doesn't have to be. One thing that I'm getting here with that Two of Cups in reverse is there's a healing that needs to happen so that you're both on the same page. I feel like you and your partner are vibing at different levels. Some of you, this could even be like a potential partner that you might have had an argument, or maybe they said something and it made you realize that you guys aren't exactly a match for each other as you thought. This is kind of like, what I'm getting is like conflicting beliefs or viewpoints on something within the relationship. So one person may feel like this is the best way to live, and the other person may feel like the opposite is the best way. Or maybe there was an argument about something that happened. This is just you guys not seeing eye to eye, and there needs to be healing in that vibration or that connection. With the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Sun and the Ten of Cups. This is somebody who is very dear to you, who does make you very happy. I just feel like there's some type of issue here that needs resolved or healed, or maybe like a compromise is what I'm getting. Because with this Ace of Wands coming out and Temperance, this does show new opportunity. Tell me about the Four of Swords. It's almost as if you're contemplating, is this really going to work between us? Like having different opinions or thoughts about this specific thing that we're arguing about. Tell us about the Four of Swords for Leo in love. Why is the Four of Swords here? Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. And the King of Swords. You could be fighting about money, Leo. That's kind of what I'm getting. Maybe something to do with money, stability, home, working. But you're in deep thought about this, especially with that King of Swords coming out. It's like you're trying to find clarity. With the Ace of Swords and this King of Swords, something was said, something was communicated that I feel like made you realize that the vibration or the connection is off, or maybe the equal give and take is not as equal as you thought it was or would be. I still am getting drawn back to this, that Six of Wands with that Five of Wands in reverse and the Five of Cups. I feel like you got your point across, Leo. I feel like you got your point across and they got it, but it caused a lot of heartache. Or maybe your person got their point across and it made you reevaluate things. But I feel like this has to do with your stability, your home, your finances. So a lot of arguments around money could be happening, or maybe the truth came out about somebody's spendings on stuff that they shouldn't have been. But I feel like it's more of like envisioning what your future is going to be like. Does this person really vibe with you? Are you on the same page emotionally, financially, spiritually, all of that? It's like, how am I going to move forward? How are we going to come together and reconcile this? You're in very deep thought about this, or will be. We have the Eight of Swords and the Moon. What I get here is a sense of entrapment, almost as if you feel like you can't move forward until things are cleared up, until you can both see things in the same way or compromise on what's going on. This is for your August reading, so this could be an argument that's coming up, but I feel like there's a little bit of stuff leading up to this. now and into August. So there may be some concerns or a little bit of bickering about money. Just know that that conversation is going to end up happening. It is coming up. And so there is a way to compromise, Leo, in this relationship, but I feel like the bottom line here is arguments over money. So just be prepared for that and make sure that you're not, you know, doing things that you're not supposed to with the money or the shared finances here. Tell us about the Eight of Swords. King of Cups and the Hanged Man. So with the Eight of Swords, that's all about that, those self-limiting beliefs. It's fear and anxiety, but not because of the actual situation. It's because that's how you've entrapped your mind in it. You feel as though you can't move forward, or you fear moving forward, but it isn't the true situation. It isn't being seen clearly. And so there's a time coming up in the near future where you're going to have to take some time out here and really take a look at what it is that's in your heart, what you want, and balance that with your stability, your finances and things. Because this King of Cups is making a decision in a very mature way, very emotionally balanced here. And I feel like that is the advice in order to overcome the fear and the anxiety of stepping forward or moving forward in the relationship. It's almost like you're going to have to step outside of yourself or out of the situation and look at it from both viewpoints. Make sure that you're giving your partner the benefit of the doubt, you know, here, because this isn't going to be a reading for somebody where there was cheating or backstabbing or anything like that. I just feel like there's, you know, innocent arguments where you guys are not on the same page about things, especially financially. Tell us about this moon. The Queen of Cups. There you go. See, so we have King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So it's all about following your intuition. With the moon and the Queen of Cups, this is really about following your intuition. The Page of Pentacles, so opportunity. I almost feel like there's an opportunity coming in with this partner in a financial situation here. We have the Two of Swords. So what I'm really getting here, Leo, is if you and your partner have been or start fighting about money coming up in August, this is a time where you can really gain clarity on that. Communication is going to be very important. Honesty with each other is going to be very important. So maybe there's some compromises and things that you can do to make it feel more equal or be able to move forward in a more equal manner when it comes to finances, a way that's going to benefit the relationship instead of cause it stress and anxiety. Because in love with the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Sun and the Ten of Cups. This is love. This is connection. This is bright. This is beautiful. I do feel like this is probably your person, or you feel that this is your person. But those clashing and those arguments and those differences in opinions, it starts those fights and it makes you second guess as well as your partner's second guess. What I'm really getting, coming back to this, because Spirit keeps drawing me back to that, is it doesn't matter who's right. Even if you're right, you both end up feeling bad because you're still fighting. You can prove your point, you know, till the moon rises, you know, but if there's no connection and you're not compromising, you're just leaving one or the other feeling really bad about the situation. So there is victory to be had, compromise to be had when it comes to this relationship. Communication is going to be key though. So just understand that you may have to step outside of your own opinion to see the situation in a holistic perspective instead of just from your own viewpoint. And you can encourage your partner to do the same. And maybe if you come at it from their perspective and they come at it from your perspective, then you guys can come to a compromise with each other, because this does look like a very blessed union. It looks, you know, very loving and kind. There's just a little little bit of tension when it comes to finances. So really step outside of it, take a look about maybe what you can compromise on or what they can compromise on, and see if you can come to an agreement with each other to move forward in truth, honesty, and stability. Some of you, for the Leos that are going to resonate with this in wanting to start your own business, because I feel like this has something to do with it, and your partner's like, oh no, like, you got to keep the job that you have right now because, like, we need that. Understand that there is a balance to be had. You can keep the job you have right now and go after the thing that you love. Just ask for support from your partner. It may take a little bit more of your time to work on both, but there is a compromise here. I feel that very, very strongly, that there is a compromise in whatever this conflict is. It's just going to take you both getting out of your fixed situation or position or viewpoint and kind of seeing it in a holistic manner, because I do feel like you both love each other very much, and it is a very solid connection here. You're just not vibing on this one or couple of things that you've been arguing about. So that's what I have for you today, Leo. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you all next time.